Hello everyone! We are back today with some Phantasy Star Online episode 3 since it's Friday today. And Friday means it's a card game day and Phantasy Star Online as usual. And as usual, we're doing a collab with Raiko, who you probably remember from our usual Friday streams. So let's say hi. Hi Raiko, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hello everyone, Raiko here. Welcome everyone to my stream. And Kayatsuhime's stream as well. We're gonna do episode 3 as she said, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just gonna have some fun doing some quests. I still don't have any like custom quests to show, but eventually that's gonna be one of the things to show. Today we're just gonna do some cool quests, hopefully.
Yeah,
Also,
just defeat each other like normal.
Yeah. Pretty much. Did you say hate each other?
Fantasy Friday.
Did you say hate each other, or did I hear it wrong?
No, I said fight.
Oh, okay, fight each other.
Oh no! Wait, I actually said defeat.
Okay, well that's closer to hate, I guess.
Okay. Anyway, so we are ready to fight. It's a fighting game, just a different type of fighting game, so almost the same. It's just card combos instead of combos. So let's just go. You're not gathered close enough to start the quest, by the way.
I'm just posting on the.
Oh yeah. I also see you're using that cute fan art on your channel. It's so amazing that we actually got a fan art for our stream.
Actually, give me a sec. Yeah. Night PSO was just pulled through. It's such a cool piece of art. It was really cool.
Yeah, so if someone wants to see the cool fan art, just check Raiko's channel because it's really cute. And I think it's probably like the first fan art I got like that, and probably you too, since we are both featured in that fan art.
Yep.
I did get a fan art before, but it was more like fan art that was done by my friends, who aren't even watching my streams. So the one that you got from Night PSO is kind of unique in that sense.
Yeah, of course. It comes to a place of shall I say love? Well, not love, but you know what I mean. Like a place of someone caring about what we do and just representing us in their art, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's so amazing. Let's just do with a simple cute map. With rays of light. 2v2 or 1v1?
Can be a 1v1 start the proceedings. Let me also do a quick test. Keep talking just so I understand if the sound is okay.
I hope it is okay. Hello. But I hear myself.
I understand. It's fine. My ways of checking if sound is okay are very primitive. I just put the stream on my phone and I put sound on it, and that's it.
Yeah,
it is what it is. Does it? Maybe at this point I should have a better way to test things, but anyways, that's it. It seems fine. If not, feel free to put it on the chat, and I'll try to adjust.
Where is my... I forgot how I called my deck.
Apologies for not doing any new decks since the last time, but well, since the last probably few times. But yeah, we still have a few decks. We haven't played for a while, so I guess I could play some of those, like this guy.
Weird though.
Yeah.
Wait, don't tell me I deleted the deck. No, it's this one, I think.
Okay.
Because I was deleting some deck, I realized that I had like 4 Realmitus decks, and I decided to make it a bit less than that, so I hope I did not delete the wrong one. I like this map. It's simple, small, but also very cute. It's the map where you have tutorial for this game, and some of the first missions in this game. So it's good to start. Vibe cave. Yeah, very cute cave. I think in the story you get a mission saying something like they found some fossils in a cave and you need to check those fossils.
I mean, yeah, those things are literally bones around us, I think.
Yeah.
From an ancient creature of sorts.
Yeah.
I think that's the idea. In the sort of like beta version of this game, like what they called the network testing version of this game, this map actually looked a bit different, if I remember correctly. It had higher contrasts in the lighting. Like it was very bright and then it was very dark. It was actually a cool effect. I don't know why they removed it. Maybe the dark was too dark, or they thought it was too distracting or something. But anyways.
Maybe it was too taxing on the hardware and they only found out later.
Well, if it ran properly on the network testing version, it didn't seem too taxing. Maybe it was if you had a lot of creatures or something, but I don't know. Kinda messed up. I should have done something different.
But I do like rays of light.
Action. Draw.
Sure. Makes sense.
That looks so pretty. Like, just to think of it, how old this game is. And it looks so nice still. It aged really well.
Especially if you go to my stream, where it is in widescreen.
Defense.
I prefer to have it in, like, original way.
Okay.
Even though I never played this game back in the day when this game was actually released and popular and all that kind of stuff, I don't know, I just enjoy the feel of older games.
Well, me neither. I played Finistar Online on the Dreamcast, and I also played this one much farther into the future.
Ah, you went to the full health. I forgot that it's full heal.
I mean, would you have done something differently?
No.
Okay, that didn't matter.
No.
Well, there you have it.
Action.
I need a good roll on the next turn. If I get a good roll... If I get a good roll... Yeah, that's something I never saw, how the game looks on old monitors. But could be interesting. I don't know, I just really like some of the older games. They always look nice and they still look nice.
Change.
Not all of the older games aged well, of course, but some are really good. Like this one. It looks definitely better than Final Fantasy VII, the original one.
don't say that. You might be alienating some.
Defense.
I mean,
FF7
visually, I'm not saying that Final Fantasy VII was bad. It's just, it just didn't age as well.
Okay.
And there is a remake for Final Fantasy VII, so if you don't like how it looks, like the old version, how the old version looks, you can just go play the remake, and it looks much better.
It does look better. It's just a much different game. It's not even the same game at this point.
That is also true.
No, I mean, I don't want to go into spoiler territory, but it's not the same game.
Set.
Yeah, that's not a remaster. That's like a full remake with a lot of changes. So I guess playing the remake is playing a different Final Fantasy VII. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like the way the old version looked like. I still do. It still gives the same feeling of those PS1 era games, and it looked really good for the time. Is this game... Wait, is Final Fantasy older than Phantasy Star Online, or is it around the same?
Final Fantasy? You mean compared to Phantasy Star? Not Phantasy Star Online.
Phantasy Star Online.
Phantasy Star Online is year 2000.
And Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, 7. It's before 2000.
Before 2000?
Yeah.
It was before 2000? Wow,
Yes.
I thought it was... Wow, okay.
Maybe not long before, like 2 or 3 years, I don't know, but it was before 2000. Even Final Fantasy VIII was before 2000.
Yeah, I see.
9 was
wow.
9 was also likely before 2000, so there were a few
Whoa.
Final Fantasy games before 2000 for sure. 10
Final
might
Fantasy
10 was
VII
after
came out
2000.
in 97. Wow, okay. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII was the first 3D Final Fantasy, which was a huge leap back then.
Well, the dark screen effect looks really off with this widescreen mode you've got going. Yeah, that's because the dark part only covers the usual real estate for the screen, of the original screen, so it doesn't cover the whole thing. I don't think it looks that bad, to be honest. The thing that looks bad is the effects when you attack, because the effects are like a sort of a blurred thing that become twisted with this widescreen mod. The rest I'm pretty fine with. I even think it looks really good.
Defense.
Like those effects as you see here, like the blurry sort of after images, that one doesn't look very good. I think I might have bit more than I could chew. Without, like, not having a guard creature is kind of bad.
Change. Dice.
Hey Simik, welcome back.
Set.
Yes, 7 models look pretty goofy today. Great, they are very
That's for sure.
blocky, triangular, that kind of stuff. But at the same time, they also look kind of cute.
Action.
So there is still something about
Yeah,
it. I still
if
like
you're
older
playing,
games.
if you're playing some like goofier, maybe more light-hearted story, I think they would fit better. But you're playing a very serious story, so it seems a bit off. Like I played Final Fantasy VII for the first time, I don't know, like maybe 10 years after it released, and it was already so weird to me. So yeah.
I played Final Fantasy VII also not when it was released, some like time a lot after it was released, but I still thought it was pretty cool. It already looked outdated, I can't deny that, but I still enjoyed the way it looked. And I was a huge fan of Final Fantasy at that point anyway, so I would say that everything Final Fantasy looked good. Not that I changed my opinion much, but back then I was not into fighting games yet.
Well, at that point, neither was I.
I mean, I did try some Tekken games. Wait, I I think I played Tekken 4.
Mhm.
So I think I played Final Fantasy 7 around the same time as Tekken 4 was released, or maybe slightly earlier.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII had it looked better. It was still like pixelized and stuff, but it looked so much better. I guess that's one of the reasons I prefer Final Fantasy VIII over 7, which I know it's sacrilege to a lot of people. I know the story of Final Fantasy VIII is maybe a bit convoluted, not in the best ways, but at the same time, I kind of liked the game.
I think Final Fantasy VIII story was really cool with all those time traveling things and time compression and succession of witches and
Don't
that kind of stuff.
spoil for those. But yeah, yeah, I think it was cool. I didn't like the battle system
Dice.
thing where you could link specific elements or specific things to your character and then you'd get more stats because of it. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, I remember there was you had to draw spells from the bosses.
Yes, yeah.
And then you had like limited number of fireballs and things like that.
Yeah, and the more you drew, I think the more of a certain stat you'd get because they would be linked to your stats in some way, something like that.
Yeah, junction system. It was weird at that
you didn't
point.
remember the name.
But yeah, it was weird, but it was also interesting. I thought it was kind of unique.
When you summon,
music, yeah.
when you use the summons in 8, I think it was 8, you had to mash some buttons at specific times during the summon animation to get more damage. It was also super weird.
Oh, I don't remember
like
that.
You just might have been some other Final Fantasy, but I think it was that one. Like you know, like you summon Shiva, you see her animation of like appearing, conjuring some ice or whatever, and at some points in this animation you see some icon on the bottom left, and when you saw that icon you needed to mash some button, and then you needed to stop mashing when the icon disappeared. It was something weird. I don't know if it was just there for the PC version or something.
Defense.
But it was like, I know that they wanted to make you know, have some interactivity during the summon animation.
It was probably the predecessor of quick time events.
Yeah, but it's just not very. It was weird, I think. But anyway.
Change dice. Set.
Yeah, that part I completely forgot. I played Final Fantasy VIII like 5 times, and some of those times were because I played a PC version and my PC kept dying in between, so I had to like reinstall everything and lost my save several times.
Amazing.
But I finished it. I finished it at least once, or maybe twice even. I don't remember already. At least once I definitely finished it. Oh, well, okay, never mind. I mean, I didn't have to protect the other one, but I guess let's say I recycled.
That's what?
Let's say I recycled. English hard.
Okay.
But yeah, Final Fantasy were cool games. My favorite is probably 6, so also probably Blasphemy. But I think it was the first Final Fantasy I ever played, and I thought it was incredible. I also played Final Fantasy 6 same time after, like, not exactly when it was released, but Final Fantasy 6 I played on several different platforms just because I liked that game. I played it on PS1, I played it on Nintendo DS, I played it on Game Boy Advance, I think, if I'm not mistaken. No, wait, Nintendo DS and Game Boy Advance was the same, I think. So I played it on PC as well, so I played it at least 2 or 3 different platforms.
I did not play 6, and hot take, which is not so hot at this point. My favorite Final Fantasy might be the trilogy of 13. And I know. The corridor game, the weird story game, and the
Defense.
weird experiment in Lightning Returns, but as a whole, I kind of liked going through the entire journey. The first one was really cinematic. The second one was, as a game, was really cool. I think the 13-2.
It had good music too.
Good music. Sarah, a character that I kind of hated in the first 13, became super cool, I think, in 13-2. And in Lightning Returns, it's just like an experimental game of sorts, which I love to go through. Like, it was a game that you could actually get game over at if you did not do things within a certain time period.
Change. Dice.
So it was actually pretty cool. But yeah, since it was a trilogy of games, it's kind of unfair to compare, but yeah.
Yeah, true, but I haven't played Lightning Returns. I think I only played 13 and 13-2. But my favorite is still 6 because that plot twist in the middle. I'm not going to say what it was, just in case people there are people who haven't played the game. So, what am I supposed to do? I can't.
This is a Holy Mary, a Hail Mary. I mean, Hail Mary plays, which failed. So I will probably be dead on the next turn.
Draw.
And when I played Dissidia, the fighting game with Final Fantasy characters, I played Final Fantasy 6 character as my main. Both because I'm still a huge fan of Final Fantasy 6 and because I just liked her playstyle as well in that game.
Well, I only played like 7, 8, 9, 10, and 13. I believe that's all. I intend to play 12 at some point, even though I hear that the newer version
Defense.
is really easy. And because of that, you don't really get a very good experience.
I think I might play it after I finish Phantasy Star 4.
Which you have not played for the longest time, right? Oh, you didn't
I'm
kill me.
stuck in the dungeon. Unfortunately, I did not.
Yeah, so the CD games were the Final Fantasy fighting games, exactly. They were kind of weird as far as fighting games go because they had some strange mechanics.
They were arena fighters. They were not the actual the 2D or 3D fighting games that we are playing right now. They were arena fighters, but they were still fighting games, okay?
Sure.
I think Dissidia, the vanilla Dissidia, was the fighting game that I played the most out of all fighting games ever, even Blaze Blue. Well, if you take all the Blaze Blue games starting from Calamity Trigger to Central Fiction, maybe I would have more hours in total. But in Dissidia I had around 1,000 hours, I think.
Okay.
Defense.
I think I made some wrong choices here, but we'll see.
But I was so good at Dissidia.
Yeah, I can't vouch for that, actually.
I don't think I can save this one, so I'll save this one.
Let's see if you can.
No, I can't save that one, but...
Well, you can't save the other one either.
Oh, no! Okay, yeah.
I'm somehow still alive.
Draw.
Yeah. So, can you believe that my best fighting game was actually Arena Fighter?
Maybe you should buy that Dragon Ball Sparking Zero or whatever the kids are talking about nowadays.
Yeah, it's also Arena Fighter.
Is it? Yeah, I guess it.
Yeah, I think it's
I don't know.
also...
I don't know much about the exact definition, what it means, but yeah, I guess it's at least close to it. Oh, does that go through?
Defense.
Wait, okay. So you don't want to attack my guard creature and kill me?
I was not sure it would work because you could have protected it and
Yeah,
you
but
would.
if I can protect one, I can protect the other one. So what's your point? And if I
True.
could not protect it, you would have one right now.
True.
So that's a very questionable decision.
That was a questionable decision.
Change. Dice. Set.
Oof, okay. Yeah. Let me think.
And now just let's see that you will win. Like, you have 1 HP for the longest of time.
I know, right?
And if I lose this game, that would be such a comeback from
be
your
amazing.
side.
Action.
1 HP is not 0 HP exactly. It's okay
Sure.
to have 1 HP as long as you're still alive. I still remember that tip. I think it was a Magic Gathering game on 360 that we played.
That it was.
On the loading screens, they had tips, and one of them, like, it was,
Defense.
it's okay to have 1 HP as long as your opponent has 0, and I still remember this. Like, so many years after, I still remember this tip.
It's a very accurate tip for sure.
Yeah, very accurate.
Because especially in card games where using health as a resource is a valid strategy sometimes. If you're like playing black color in Magic, sometimes using your health as a resource is actually what you should be doing to win. Even though it's a risky one. Yeah.
Yeah, there are some characters in fighting games like that too. That spend health on stuff.
Change.
Speaking of that, have you seen the Vikala trailer? It dropped today. So what do you think about her?
I think they went through a whole deal of trouble giving her a lot of good animations and whimsical attacks and whatnot, so it looks really good. I just do not know who this character is, and I'm not particularly interested in a rat girl right now.
Defense.
Maybe you will try her and will be like, wow, she's the best character ever.
Could be. It could happen, for sure.
I will definitely try her out.
Why are you still attacking this Rob instead of the other one? I don't understand.
Because I moved.
Yeah, but you could have attacked the other one as well.
But if I don't kill it, it
I
would
see.
heal.
Okay. I mean, you could still freeze it, but yeah, okay. Okay, fair enough.
Change. Dice. Set. Move.
Oh, do you remember there was a new Magic the Gathering game that came out a few years ago? I think it's still alive. The Magic whatever Arena something. Is it still alive? Does anyone know? The PC one.
I have no idea, but I would guess it would be alive still.
Action.
Yeah, I think it still is. And I haven't heard of any new games like that.
Defense.
I think it's just called Magic Arena or something.
Yeah, Magic Arena. No!
Exactly, lethal. This is what we call in Hearthstone an honorable kill. Like doing exact amount of damage to kill.
I was winning the whole game. What happened?
Feels like you played badly there at the very last stages. That's what I can say, but I don't know your hands, so I don't know.
GG.
Mikal looks really fun, loves her throw animation with the rats. Yeah, it's actually really cute with her interactions with the rats in many of the attacks and stuff.
Yeah, was cute.
Honestly, this is a level of care for the characters that, in my opinion, you don't even see in Street Fighter or Tekken. But yeah, those two other games are more popular than Grand Blue, unfortunately. Question mark.
Oh, I have a mutation.
Mutation.
Oh, change failed.
There goes your mutation. And Neo PSO, thank you very much for the cheers. I guess we got the prize here. We have Neo PSO taking care of the compensation for winning. Transformation fails most of the time. Yeah, it's not very common.
Yeah, transformation fail. Yeah, I forgot. I was like, what word was it? Was supposed to be used? Mutation. It was transformation. Oh, we have one more person.
Oh, we do? Oh.
Yeah, just joined. Rust just
Rust.
joined.
I wonder if we can get the fourth in here.
Oh, you can ask if someone else wants to join to have 4. So maybe we actually get a 2v2.
Raft with their Evangelion Rakast. Never gets old. So to make a quick edit to attack. Okay, no worries.
Yeah, so in the meantime you can ask if someone else wants to join to be the 4th. And then we have a proper 2v2.
I'd imagine it's just a different kind of care. Street Fighter and Tekken just aren't whimsical. Yeah, that's true, but even within the seriousness... I don't want to call Tekken serious, to be honest, but within the seriousness of Tekken and Street Fighter, I feel like they could have done more to make the game more... have more character, let's say.
I mean, I would definitely argue if Tekken is not whimsical, because have you seen the story and the Heihachi return?
Tekken is sort of... I don't know, it's serious in a ridiculous way, let's say. It tries to be serious, but in a sort of nonsensical way. Either self-aware or not, I'm still... the judge is still holding out on that one.
I hope they are self-aware and they're doing that on purpose.
Yeah, probably they are at this point. They've released many Tekkens at this point.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. At this rate, I feel like Street Fighter is more serious than Tekken.
Yeah, for sure. After the third character thrown into volcano survives, people already knew what they were expecting from Tekken.
Yeah, if you see a Tekken character and a volcano, you should assume that somebody will fall in there and then they will return.
Yeah.
Street Fighter has too many Shotos at the moment. Yeah, it kind of does. There is like Ryu, Ken, Akuma, who else? Kami, she kind of is.
No, she's not. No, she's not a Shoto. She doesn't have projectile, which is essential, I would say. For
yeah, I guess. Who else is a Shoto?
Well, I don't know if you consider Ed a
Terry?
Shoto.
Yeah, I guess Ed is kind of like Shoto as well. Terry, I think, also counts.
I think so. Okay, let's go. Let me just check if anyone in Ragel.org said anything else.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I feel like Tekken must be a nightmare to balance when every character has like 100 moves each.
Are you gonna start?
Yeah. Do you want to do 2v2 or 1v2? Who wants to be the final boss if it's 1v2?
Raft, do you have a preference? I don't know if he's actually watching any of our streams. Maybe I should ask.
Yeah, if you're watching, please... Oh,
okay.
can do the solo, okay.
I guess we can cycle all three of us then.
Yeah, sure. I forgot, was it a quest, right?
Yes, I think.
2v1? This one, something like that. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm thinking which...
Okay,
Okay,
gotcha.
in Raiko's stream, sure.
Thank you for choosing the best of the two options. Just kidding.
Oh, I know what map I want. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh no, it's not here, I think. No, it's not here. Then I want this map.
Yeah, I linked that one. I made a gentleman's agreement with Kayatsuhime that this week I'll be sharing mine instead.
Okay, do you want any changes in rule settings or?
Maybe don't mess with them since there's
Okay.
already balance. Hey Deltafin, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, was it a follow? Sorry, I'm still a noob in Twitch. It was... Yes, follow. Thank you very much for that, really appreciate it.
So, do you want arcs or hunters?
Wait, we have someone on chat saying they'll join for 2v2. Maybe we'll do this one and then you can join on the next one, is that fine? But yeah, feel free please to come in. The password is chair. We're just gonna go in with this game and then if you're okay, you can join on the next one. What was your question, Kayatsuhime?
Arcs or hunters?
Just whatever. Pick one.
Just whatever. Let's go arcs for a change.
Oh, you're Deltafin on Twitch. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, now it makes sense. More sense. You said arcs?
Yeah, I want
Okay,
arcs.
then I'll... Wait, what am I doing? Cool. Want me to meet so you can strategize? No worries. It's up to you.
Yeah, it's fine. We're not in tournament or anything. We can just talk.
Yeah, we'll leave it to you.
We'll strategize
As
in
long-
our minds, like
As long-
mind reading.
As long as you don't look at my hand, I guess that's good enough. Although I'm just gonna, be a innocent arcs with no threats at all.
No creatures. You will be arcs with weapons.
Ogun likes peace and quiet.
So you're not going to attack. You're support arcs.
Yep. I'm that kind of robot where the birds will land on me while I'm standing still. Like Android 16, That's just no fun. Yeah, exactly. That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Some people really like to cheat no matter what and they have fun somehow, but I really do not understand. And I'm just saying this because you reminded me of how different some people are as far as winning in the game goes. Some people just like winning. They take pleasure no matter what. Even in video games, outside of tournaments or anything, when there is no prize. But me, I take zero pleasure from winning in an unfair way, to be honest. So yeah, people are very different, but we already knew that.
Yeah. People are... Sometimes they just try to get what it takes even in quick matches that are not even ranked.
Action.
Oh yeah, you play fighting games, I play fighting games, people rage quit even in unranked matches all the time.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can feel that they're actually raging. It's not just rage quit in the sense that they quit and we assume they're raging, they're actually raging, because you can feel it.
And sometimes they write something in the chat after.
Because you use modern controls or something.
Because I used modern JP.
Exactly.
Change.
I mean, in Tekken I'm not using any modern controls at least, but
Can I-
then again they don't say anything in chat.
Can I say the name that they called you?
Sure.
Well, I'll say it because it reminds me of. I'm watching a series on Netflix called Parasite, and that's what they called you.
Yeah. People don't like JP and people don't like modern players, and I play modern JP,
Which
so
is a
I'm like
combination of the worst worlds.
double the hate, yeah.
The worst of both worlds.
Yeah.
Set.
Okay, so are you gonna move your creature?
Eh,
Excuse me. You're gonna move. Okay. Then. Okay.
yeah, we'll move him
Mono
forward.
dragon is a small dragon.
Yeah, it's a very small dragon.
Oh crap! I skipped. No, I skipped turn. Oh my god. Okay, just do what your plan. I just skipped my turn by mistake.
Action.
Oh, happens sometimes. Happens to the best of us.
It's fine. It's fine. We're just giving Graft a chance, right? Just kidding. I mean that.
Yeah, sometimes you want to skip like set phase and you accidentally skip move phase or attack phase.
Yeah.
Just happens sometimes.
Wait, you attacked with an Ireland using 1 AP? Okay.
I didn't have anything else to attack with. It's Arlen is a mini Relmitus.
Yes.
Change.
But I think like people complain, like when they lose, they need to find a way to justify their losses.
Yeah,
This has been true like since the dawn of time.
Defense.
Yeah, be it in fighting games or just in real world situations. Thank you.
yeah. When I lose in fighting games, I always assume that it was me who was bad. It was not opponent's fault that I lost. But some people think otherwise.
Do you have any ability trap in your deck? Do you know?
No, I don't think I do.
Okay.
Action.
Okay. Can finally attack.
Defense.
Not familiar at all with PSO.
Oof.
That's a long story, but it's a very cool game.
Well, let's start with the acronym. It means Phantasy Star Online. Just because you may not know, it's an RPG that is a follow-up to the classic Phantasy Star RPGs, which are just offline games like Final Fantasy back in the day, and like just turn-based RPGs. And it was, if not the first console online RPG, definitely like let's say the first most iconic one on the
Yeah,
Dreamcast.
I think it was really the first online RPG back in the day.
Not the first online. There was like older ones on PC, but The first
Yeah, but on
console.
consoles,
Yes.
yeah. And we're playing episode 3, which is the lesser known PSO. Because it's not RPG, it's a card strategy. For whatever reason, I guess they were experimenting. So people did not play it much back in the day, but we like it.
Yeah, I guess because it was like the main focus of the game being online, they put it in the name of the game,
Change.
like Ragnarok Online was, I guess.
Yeah.
But to be honest, in my very humble opinion, I think the online is cool. Don't get me wrong, but personally to me, it's not even the best thing about PSO. Hot take for some people, I'm sure, but yeah, for me, if you watch my streams and see me play every single time offline and having a lot of fun, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Action.
Heaven's Punisher! Okay, I just kinda noticed right now. Wait. Wait, how did you equip that? Did I miss something? Oh, because you can roll high. Yeah, of course. Gotcha. Because you can roll higher dice numbers. Yeah.
Yes, solid dice.
Oh man, okay, we gotta take care of that, Kayatsuhime. Just focus
It's
for a
the
second.
final boss dice rolls.
Yeah, that's again I never found in PSO, and I'll probably never find for the rest, like as long as I'm alive. Oh crap, parry. That's at the percentage, or oh no, it redirects to another character, right?
No, my Dominion. Well, we're working on it.
Ooh, nice freeze, yeah. I didn't know it would freeze, to be honest.
Draw.
But yeah, that freeze was super clutch, I guess.
Yeah.
So Heaven Punisher is a very cool weapon, even in episode 3, because it does the divine punishment that normally only the final bosses of episode 1 and 2 are able to do. I wonder if I'm being too greedy with my choices of discard.
You have Nana Dragon though.
I mean,
Oh.
don't compare Nana Dragon to a freaking Heaven's Punisher, come on. It's not even close.
No!
Defense.
You moved. Do you have anything
I don't have anything.
to protect?
I would not protect it, to be honest. If you have something, keep it
Okay.
for a better turn.
Yeah, for Heaven's Punisher.
For example. When it comes to RPGs, I'm a Mega 10 kind of player.
Dice.
From the Mega 10 series, I only played Persona, which nowadays is not even a Mega 10 sort of game, so yeah, that's my contribution to that conversation. And I do like Persona, to be honest. Okay, it's my turn now.
Oh, what are you going to summon?
Well, it's not gonna be an Heaven's Punisher, probably not even on the level of one, to be fair. But it's still a cool little creature.
Aw, a flower.
A flower, exactly.
A pink flower. Very cute.
Glad you
Look,
understand.
pink flower.
Okay, move your stuff.
I cannot, I have 0.
It's actually kind of nasty. Let's see. Oh yeah, fully PSOs. Good point.
Cute flower. I cannot
It's
act, I have
only,
0.
Yeah, it's only for items and creatures. Of course, it would be too powerful otherwise.
Defense.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Can you block weapons that are frozen? Oh, you can. Well, it's a lot of experience though.
Wow.
I mean, is it total? Let me just. To half of the max HP, yes, it's a lot of experience, confirmed.
Yeah, it had a lot of max HP.
Yeah, it's half. I was just wondering if it was half of the HP you had at that point or of the total, and yeah, it's the total, which is still, you know, even if it's half, it's really, really good.
I really want to do the deck with Delretti because it has a lot of HP, and imagine using that card with Delretti.
It doesn't stack. Oh wow! Like there's some situations where it's really hard to say in this game if it stacks or not. I think not the most viewer-friendly game. Yes, I mean you can see that there's the Raft.
Yeah, I think we need some explanations for sure because it's definitely not the most viewer-friendly game because if you don't know what it's about.
Yeah, we're basically all. Me and Kayatsuhime are fighting Raft, which is playing as a like sort of more powerful than normal character because Raft is alone on the other team, and Raft equips items like weapons, barriers, shields.
So basically, there is asymmetrical gameplay. So there is So there are characters of two different factions. One of them can equip items like weapons and shields, and one of them can summon creatures. So the one that can equip items cannot summon creatures, and the one that summons creatures cannot equip items. So they're like asymmetrical. Then there is a grid, and here if it's the character who equips items, then they equip items on themselves, and they can move on the grid. But if it's the characters, then they don't equip anything, and the characters can move on the grid.
I mean, everything can move on the grid. But if you're equipping an item, of course, if your character moves, the item moves with you. Makes sense.
Yes.
Hey, I'm in danger. It's that meme.
Action.
Yeah, I know you're not stronger, Raft. I'm just trying to, make it, PSO episode 3 for dummies. But yeah, you just have higher dice rolls, which allow you to equip potentially more stuff and also deal more damage on your turns. Or defend better as well.
So basically we just need to kill the opponent, so it's a fighting game just with cards.
Yeah, and Raft is playing a hunter that equips items. Me and Kayatsuhime are playing an Arx that summons creatures.
And each card has abilities, stats, and stuff.
Oh man, you're gonna take it down with you, I see. But yeah. So basically, when there's an attack, you can use defense cards. Like when the opponent is attacking on their turn, you can use the defense cards. That's your way of responding to the attacks. And defense cards can like just block damage, or they can like redirect damage back to the attacker, which was what happened here. But since the attacked person still takes damage, they both died, and we win, I guess.
So it's basically like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering, just with RPG characters. And a bit of Fire Emblem in a way, because you have a grid.
You're confusing things, I think. It's just a tactics, like, sort of mix between tactics RPG and card game. That's it.
Yeah.
And like with those games, unless you kind of know the cards or you know the characters, it's definitely going to be hard to understand what's going on.
I only have like 2 good decks, and I'm always playing those 2 decks, so I kind of know what my cards do most of the time.
Oh man, I need to do a Photon Blast deck at some point. I don't think I've ever used a Photon Blast. Maybe I used it once.
Yeah. There is like a special thing that is only usable by 2 players.
Yeah, it's a card that 2 players use at the same time. Okay, we have a new joiner.
Yeah, hello. So now we're actually going to have a proper 2v2 with really 2 people on different teams. Well, 16 Magic the Gathering decks? Whoa, that's a lot. I think I only had like one or two. The real life. Oh no, wait. I
We
mean,
had
the one that
more.
I constructed myself. We also used some pre-made decks.
Yeah, we played some Magic together, me and Kayatsuhime back in the past, and we sometimes bought those like versus decks, like Jace versus Chandra. Was it Jace? I think it was Jace.
Yeah, I think
And
it was Jace.
Johnny
Something versus something.
Johnny versus whatever. So we bought a few of those, and it was good fun.
Yeah, but the only deck that I constructed myself, it took me so much time. It was the green-white angel flying deck with tokens. Everyone is using a female avatar.
Except the Evangelion. Maybe you're being piloted by Rei and Nami though, and everything's good. Oh, Transformers Scholars. I thought you were supposed to be Evangelion.
Oh,
Anyways.
black blue is also cool. I really like the green white.
Black blue is my
so
favorite.
Much time in that deck.
Yeah, black blue is kind of my favorite when I played back in the day, because I like the sort of control elements of blue and also the deadly elements of.
I just liked flying and tokens and indestructible.
Yeah, you like playing toxic decks. We understand.
Toxic decks, toxic characters.
Yeah.
And when in reality I'm such a sweet person, and then I play toxic decks and toxic characters.
Wow, and very humble too.
Let's go to the beach.
Sure. Should I bring my swimsuit?
Yeah,
I'm a Nizet
definitely.
kind of guy. Blue red. Gotcha.
Yeah, I guess the default rows. Let's select text.
I don't know about default. Do you want to keep default? Shall we just get our
The
signature?
common HP.
Well,
Let's do the common HP.
Well, let's
maybe.
select decks first. Yeah, I know the fit team is kind of the norm, but if you're all not super opposed to it, I'd rather we do common HP, just so someone is not dead on the ground for half of the game.
Yeah, we'll make some bigger HP and
let me know, Raft, if you request a specific type of deck. I'm gonna bring a deck that's bad with combined HP. Okay, we can make the fit team then.
Okay, sure.
Although I wonder what that is. Are you gonna bring like daggers that deal damage back to you or something? Forget how that ability is called that deals damage back to you. You'll see. Okay. So you don't even want to tell your teammate.
Kind of decks.
Not even your teammate can know. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, but your enemies are also watching. I mean, listening. So.
Yeah, but okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
With a fresh match, maybe it's easier to follow.
We're already accept you guys.
We'll try to comment more. So we keep the defeat team, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Oh wait, defeat
wait,
player.
you need to change. Yes. Sorry.
Defeat team.
Honestly, this might be hard just on the fact that it's 4 people, and I don't know if are we all arcs? Because if we're all arcs, it's gonna be an entire complete mess.
Oh, that's if we
I don't
are
know,
all
I don't
arcs,
know if
this
we
is
are. I
going
didn't
to be
notice.
so funny.
Because if we're all arcs, it's just gonna be like 4 players, and then each one of them will have like a million creatures on the field, and it's gonna be an entire complete mess.
Let's see. I don't know.
Oh, hunter. Okay.
Oh, at
There's
least one hunter.
Okay, 1 hunter and 3 arcs. Well, still.
Okay, so maybe it's not going to be easier to follow, but we'll try to do some commentary.
Not the rocks one. Yeah, the rocks one is kind of clunky. Because you can actually block paths and stuff.
Yeah.
If that's what you mean.
We have a lot of people. I just chose the one without the rocks, so.
Wait, but you're a force. Why is common HP? Okay, I guess I'll find out. But yeah, it's just basically the 2 versus 2, like 2 on one side versus 2 on the other side. 3 of us are arcs, so we summon creatures. 1 of us, the guy in yellow clothing and pointy ears, is gonna be equipping stuff. And yeah, then we're just gonna try to kill each other, basically. The player who equips items cannot take direct damage until the items are all destroyed. But the arcs are always exposed to direct damage. That's the problem with the arcs. They command multiple units on the field, but they are also like exposed to direct damage at all times. Yes, I'm trying to make this again, this explanation for like sort of PSO episode 3 for dummies. But yeah, there's abilities that bypass some of these rules. Yes. Yeah, and when the items break, hunters take 1 damage.
So there's a lot of nuance, so it's not very easy to explain just straight away, but we'll try.
One of the
so
really
each
cool
turn has several phases as well.
One of the really cool things about this game is that if you see some broken strategy, there's always a card that counters it. It doesn't matter what it is. I mean, I'm sure some super episode 3 veteran is gonna say I'm wrong somehow. But typically, if there's something that he feels it's broken, there's always some obscure little card in the game that will counter that, which is pretty cool. And it's the beach episode, exactly. Although Memoro is not in a swimsuit. Maybe it's good because she's, you know, like 17 or whatever. And we want to keep the stream family friendly. For all the woke people out there. So I think this is the first time that I see the Aura Gigui Enjoyer actually summon the Gigui.
Oh!
Because it's actually their title on Discord.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Here's why this is bad in common. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Soul
makes
Eater.
sense.
Okay, I mean, but when we pick common, we also...
It's the item that drains HP.
Yes. What I was gonna say is that even when we pick common, we just put higher HP pool anyways to compensate for more damage taken on that on-set pool, let's say. But anyways, it's fine.
Yeah, life is a resource.
I'm thinking, so who summoned? It was Aura, right? I was not wrong, yes.
You can also check, you can highlight which color each creature has, because every player is assigned a color when the match starts, like blue, yellow, green, red. So you can see who summoned which creature when you highlight. And I cannot protect this.
Yeah, life is definitely a resource here, because his weapon is super strong for how much it costs. But at the same time, you lose 1 HP each turn, I believe. And there's a few weapons like that. There's also a few creatures like that for the arcs side of things.
Heals the opponent by healing them. Liquid green. I'm trying to think how that works. Is it like take damage depends on how much you got healed or something like that?
Oh, add Purgatory, oops.
And I have bad hands. I cannot summon anything.
Tainted
Oh,
Remedy.
life gain, into life
Enchantment.
loss. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Reverse.
Okay, so Kayatsuhime is exposed. You're Ukrainian, right?
Change.
Yeah.
Dice. Send.
I had a bad hand, I could not summon anything on the last turn.
Sure. Naturally. Bear in mind the Gigue. You probably know Raft, but just saying. Let me think for a bit.
No, it's a guard creature. A guard creature means
Yeah.
that the creature will take damage if the character is attacked. The owner,
Oh,
if the owner is attacked, it will take damage instead.
It's not just a guard creature, it's an equal damager. That's the most frightening thing about it. Dying isn't the counter. Oh, ability trap. Nice.
I'm thinking.
Do I have ability trap on my deck? I do, actually.
Well, at least it got saved for now.
Sure.
No! Guess not. I might die very soon.
Bonk. Yeah. Yeah, I have this card that also has ability trap. But I'm not summoning it anytime soon, so I'm just gonna reroll it. Alright.
Change.
I kinda wish Gigo had more HP. I know that it would probably be too powerful. Or maybe higher AP. I feel like the stats are just too conservative. For what it could be. But maybe it would be too powerful otherwise.
Defense.
Some weapons can attack multiple targets.
Okay. I guess it was not my dark art on Raft was not in pain. Let's say. Guy with sight is coming closer. Yeah. The guy with sight is the hunter, so they have to come closer. Since they don't summon creatures, they need to like get close and personal. But again, they're also covered by their items. They're protected by their items. There are even some items that are shields, so their specific usage is just to protect you. You cannot actually attack with them. And the enemy needs to destroy them before they destroy any other weapon you have. So they also cover for the other weapons.
Yeah, there are ranged weapons in the game as well, but they can be equipped by specific type of characters. Because not all characters can equip every single item. There are different item types, so there are like swords, canes, guns, shields. What else? Is that all? Yeah, I think that's the main types. So there are some ranged weapons that can attack from more squares than the melee weapons. I think my claws are going to die.
Yeah, I was not super paying attention to what you're saying because I was kind of focusing. But yes, there's a million types of. Oh, not a million times. There's a few types of different. Why did that miss? I didn't understand what happened there.
I'm dead.
There's a few types of ranged weapons, including multi-target weapons, weapons that even if a weapon is not ranged, you can use action cards when you attack to make them ranged. Like if I have like a sword, but I use like a snipe action card, I can actually snipe you with my sword. Don't question how that works, it's just how it works. West tries to hit every ally, but only start. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. Let me think here.
I was having like really bad hands and rolls at the same time, so I could not survive this.
They have 1 HP in the attack, says instant death. Yeah, the claws odds don't seem great. You still need to roll a specific dice roll to get the instant death to trigger, but yeah.
Yeah, they just had 1 HP, so pretty much any attack could kill unless I used the guards cards that would deny all attacks or something.
The claws are like they're. Oh crap.
Well, they're weak, but they can be summoned on any place on the field. Pretty much any, I think. Unless there is a rock or something. I mean, we just need to survive 12 more turns.
I
and
did
then
triggers. I did triggers on a roll of 6+. I'm not sure what you mean by that. But I'm trying to to kind of multitask in the conversation, so maybe I missed already the line of thought. Oh, instant death. Gotcha. Sorry, I was like, because you mentioned the IDs for the checks on the rest, and then I thought you were talking about the IDs again. Anyways, it's clear. You have some delay from stream too. Yeah, no worries. Oh god. Should I attack normally and ignore the Gigoe, or what's going on here?
Being surrounded. Yeah, you actually are surrounded.
Reminds me of Friday night. Wait, what? I'll attack first for 1 damage just to bait out stuff, and then you can do whatever.
Nice! Explain the strategy so that we could counter it. I mean, I cannot counter anything because I'm dead.
Yeah, that's the thing with the defeat team. At some point it becomes a 2v1, and of course there can be comebacks.
Yeah.
Oh, no block. Cool.
But for now, I'm just enjoying the beach.
Wait, that was
and,
5. Wait, what? What just happened? Wasn't I dealing 1 damage? I thought I was dealing 1 damage with that attack. Okay, whatever.
Slap.
I thought my Arlen had 1 AP that turn. Maybe I missed something.
Being dead is a slight negative. Oh, that's a lot of damage. If we play another one, I'll play Realmitas for a change. Which is going to be even more confusing.
Oh man, another one.
Oh, that's a lot of gigoos.
But I'd say let's maybe try common HP next one, just so like one of us is not dead.
Oh, the best thing in this game, let me show after the battle.
change place.
And you can do that even when dead.
Set.
You can actually
Uh-huh.
make your own emotes in this game.
Okay.
This
Sure.
is the emote that I made. Yeah, you can make custom emotes. This is my masterpiece.
Sure.
There is also this.
I can make sounds, yeah.
Defense.
You can also have the whole musical notes, the entire musical notes, so you can even play songs.
Yeah.
Rebel.
Oh wait, oh nice! Okay, I didn't even think about that. Nice. I guess... Oh, it's over. Okay, cool. GG's. Oops. I meant to be for it to be for everyone. I blame Matt. Matt's not even here, but he's always the person to blame.
Yeah. And I was trying to make a song, and you died when I was trying to make a song.
Oh well. Man, it's so sad to have all cards. You don't get new cards anymore.
You can still get mutation. I got a mini Vicala.
Wait, what?
I got
Oh,
a
the
mini
mouse
Vicala. The
from Choo-Choo Rocket.
Choo-choo. Oh, the mutation! Let's go! It failed.
Spoiler alert! We have a delay. I mean, I have a delay specifically. The others don't. Anyways.
I had two card mutations this stream and they both failed.
Oh, and
Oh,
online
unfortunate.
they can mutate to a VIP card as well, by the way.
They can.
Do you-
I didn't know.
I'm just thinking, like, do we want to have the auction happening? Because I have a VIP. But I like my VIP mark on the start screen, I guess. I don't know. Is everybody up for an auction?
Not sure how that works.
Me neither. I've never had an auction. That's kind of why I want to do it, just to experience that for the first time.
But it's like one-time thing, right? You use it and
Yeah,
then it's
you
gone.
lose it. Yeah, but you know, if I don't use it, it doesn't do anything anyway.
It will be with you forever.
I mean, it shows VIP on my screen. Are we going to auction? Kayatsuhime, you're the only one missing for the auction.
Oh, wait. Well, sorry. I was just standing
Yeah,
there.
I'll get another VIP card later, hopefully. And if I don't, who cares?
So where do we go?
Okay, don't ask me how this works. I have no idea.
I don't know. We're experiencing a very like new thing that
Yeah,
I
let's
have no
go.
idea what will happen.
Okay, what's happening? Oh, we have a
Bidding-
Punisher.
Oh, Heaven
Wait.
Punisher.
Okay, we have 30 points, so we need to bet on this thing, I guess. People are voting. I guess I'm gonna not. Okay. Do we know who won that card? I guess we don't.
No, we don't. At least I did not see. Hello, Rappy. Plus.
But are you betting? Kayatsuhime? Do you know how to bet? You press up on the.
Yeah.
Holy
I
bet
know
card.
how to bet.
There's even event cards.
Well, I think I have this
Yeah,
card.
you
but
got them all. No one's voting on this one, right? I should be voting. I'm not voting.
Gather Plus. I don't remember if I have this card or no.
I guess it would be important for the game to actually tell us if we have these cards.
Yeah.
Maybe it does. I don't know. Anyways, I guess that's where this song is from, because I've seen this song in the official soundtrack and I didn't know exactly where it came from.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it makes sense if you never saw auction.
So that values the minimum auction, but then you can actually go further to get that card. But how do we know if we got it or not?
Maybe after it ends.
Maybe, I guess.
Oh, you can go further, I see. Okay.
So you might as well just put all your points at this point.
Yeah.
Points at this point.
In worst case, I'll get this Dolm.
No mom. You at least need to say the name right, otherwise you don't deserve the card. Oh, so we see... Wait, you actually got Heaven Punisher. But did you have it already?
I don't remember.
Okay, so who won this card? No one wanted this card. Okay. I think there were 2 Dolmoms.
Yeah, they were. I bet all my points on the last one, so...
Oh,
I would bet?
but-
What? Does
Oh.
that mean nobody got it, or...?
yeah, I think. Well, they all put the same amount. Okay, I actually got Charity Plus. Don't ask me why I went so hard on this one. It's just I left Charity, I guess.
I'll probably get... Oh, maybe not.
I guess our Rai left all of his points to the end.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, that's something that none of us ever experienced before, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, cool. Thank you all for participating.
So now we actually know how auctions in this game worked, and I'm sure that was pretty fun when the game was, like, alive.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that require for players, because I'm guessing it would be a bit annoying to, find sometimes random players to go to participate.
Yeah, I didn't realize you could overspend. I also didn't realize until the very end, so...
Yeah, I also only noticed like halfway or so. But I guess that's how the game notices like who wins, right? Because you need a minimum bet or minimum bidding,
Yeah,
and then whoever
makes sense.
outbids the most gets the card.
Eh.
Okay, cool.
So one more? For 4 people?
Yes, sure. Do you want
I'm
Tower of
thinking
Kylam?
about...
Tower?
Tower, sure.
Can I be with you or Rai this time? So Raft would go to their team, just to switch things around. Oh, the cards are missing, but you tied. Oh man. Damn. I wonder if you can chat while the bidding is going, so that you can, if you're bidding with your friends, you can just say, oh, please leave this card to me or something.
Shall we put defeat team again, or you want to try with common HP?
Oh, you cannot, okay. I would like common, if no one super objects. Once again, put HP a bit higher so it doesn't really end by someone being...
Common HP 25.
Oh, alright, are you super against common? Because we wanted to do differently this time.
We can do defeat team as well. Just prefer team.
Let's do common for now. Is it fine? Like, let's just do once. It's gonna be our last one anyways. Okay, thanks.
Okay. Yeah, common HP 25.
Yes. Okay, so I'll be with... Yeah, exactly.
I'll go Romitas for a change. He's my favorite character.
Let's see, I'll try to select someone I didn't select today yet. Which would
I only
be...
have 2 characters that I play that are Romitas and Krainu, so I usually play those 2. I really need to make better decks for other characters.
I don't have many decks for 2v2s, I guess. Anyways, I'm ready on my side. I'm just gonna take a short break for a bio break, so I'll be right back. But you can start.
Okay.
I'll be here. Be right back.
Well, I mean, Raft is still editing the deck, so... Oh, okay, I guess. Got the deck. The game will still load and then we'll roll the dice. So Riker should be back by the time he needs to play. I really like this map and it has very nice song. Tournament deck, okay.
Alright, I'm back, right on time, I see.
Yeah, welcome back. Definitely right on time.
Thank you.
And I rolled the 1. I mean, it doesn't matter, it's just to decide who goes first, but still, you know.
I still don't know why I have this card on my deck. I'm fine, I guess, with that.
I mean,
That's
you
kind
can roll this card.
it will eventually happen again. It will come to me again.
You can throw it away again.
Pop round 1, better not have ripped off my deck. I cry.
Send.
Oh no. Okay. Let's see, Yasmin Coach.
Alright,
good.
yeah, there are still tournaments for this game and fan community that we are all a part of.
Specifically, Raggle.org. Join
Yeah.
it if you love it. If you like the game, I mean, join the community.
Yeah. So you can, if you like that kind of card strategy, there is a fairly active community, and we have tournaments as well. I might play my game tomorrow for the tournament that is currently happening there.
Yeah, just casual tournaments.
Yeah, casual tournaments. It's nothing big like Evo in fighting games.
Well.
It's just casual for fun.
I'm still waiting for the day where episode 3 will be at Evo, because we've seen Puyo Puyo being at Evo, like not as a major tournament, of course, not as a main event. I mean, but it's been there. We've also seen Mega Man Battle Network, so maybe episode 3 when they will be there. Who knows? Sorry. Casual, but Matt must lose. Matt must lose, and Giguya must be summoned. I agree with that way of living. Although no Giguas now with Killry, I would assume.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there might be Gigu gun or something, no?
Flower bouquet and gun. Actually, the gun in PSO is a sword, but in PSO 2 it's actually a gun. The bouquet. It's a machine gun in PSO 2.
Oh, whoa.
Don't ask.
I used all my action points to summon this big cane
Defense.
with feathers, so I cannot do anything else.
I do have protections as well on my deck. Just I'll let you know when they come online. In private, of course.
Send.
That was not a good roll.
Another gun?
Maybe you weren't here at the beginning, Mao Karas, but there was Heaven Punisher gun equipped, I guess, in the second game. And that's the best gun in PSO. Let's just put it that way. I know there's nuances and stuff like that. But that gun can rain Heaven's punishment down on people. Literally. Yeah. Even though we didn't allow it to be used a single time, I think, because we kept freezing and stuff. Striker is better. That's episode 4, right? We don't talk about episode 4. Unless you mean Striker the Force weapon. in which case I'm like, what?
Striker of Chao.
Episode 4 is good. Oh man, I can't believe we're on the same team. Yeah, we need to
Wow.
definitely be on opposite teams next.
Fight, 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 fight.
Oh, I was gonna. Oh, you killed my target.
Oh
Okay,
no.
it's fine. You're clearly opposite to me. I see. Because I was gonna buff my lightning partisan, but it's fine. I'll have other opportunities to do so. Let's see.
Change.
Ooh, nice roll.
The flower bouquet is an interesting weapon because when it attacks, it gets destroyed. But at a 25% chance, it will also kill whoever I'm attacking, no matter how much HP they have, unless they're a story character, of course. I believe that's what it does. Yeah, exactly. Of course, it still does normal damage, so even if you don't roll the trigger, you still deal damage. But yeah, I don't know why I put this card in the deck. It's still not necessarily very good. I mean, it can be super clutch, that's for sure. If you're attacking like one of those, if you're attacking a Del Rep with 30 HP and you kill it like that, it's super good. It's a fun weapon, yeah, for sure. RNG is sometimes fun. If you're not taking the game too seriously, it can
Do
be
you
fun.
actually put Del Repi in any of your decks?
Not yet.
Aw, I want to see the Del Repi in action.
I know you do.
So next time, by the
When?
next stream, I want to see Del Repi deck.
Could be. I think I might be chilling this turn.
So basically, when you get 100% of all cards, because after every win or loss, you get some random card packs and you get cards. When you get 100% of all cards, you get a special card which is super strong.
Do you mean a Del Repi?
Yes.
I don't know if it's super strong though. It's definitely very quirky.
Thanks.
It's the card with the
It
highest
has-
HP in the game, but
Yeah, the most HP in the game, which is like 30 something.
but power-wise, I feel like it's a bit tame. They definitely were a bit conservative, I think.
Yeah, but it's something that is a threat for a long time
Yeah,
because it's just...
And it has Rampage, I think, which means it will hit every single item if you attack a hunter. Usually you can only target a single item on the hunter, but with cards with Rampage, it always targets every single item they have equipped. Man, I'm not rolling good defense.
Good. All for the win.
That's a nice way of spelling bad. So Cannabin, Death Companion. Did I mention that this is my alarm clock on my phone for years now? The song for Tower of Kylam. I might have mentioned that before. I like the trash talk. This is looking like the FGC now.
Defense.
Like, let me just check
Yeah,
what
I'm
other.
going to hit people with a stick now.
Just gonna check what other attacks are going on here. Stab and Zonde. Okay. Okay.
Dodge! I can grab the spot dodge.
Oof. Yeah, I couldn't do anything about that.
Didn't. I mean, I wouldn't kill anyway, but
And some of
dealt
the
some
some of the
damage.
card art in this game is godlike, to be honest. Especially if you really like PSO and you like the setting and the lore. Like some of this art is just absolutely godlike. I just wish I'd have the super HD 4K version of the art.
Set.
And I'm just not rolling well today. I mean, not today, in this game.
Sometimes RNG just hates you.
Sometimes it always hates you.
Sometimes it always does, yeah.
I know going forward is not a bad idea. Not a good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, the game has a cool story.
Defense.
Didn't like science fiction, futuristic settings. Gunvolt in particular is a really good example. I'd like to play Gunvolt at some point. It's definitely... It's either on my wish list or even already in my library, I forget.
No, my cane with feathers. Dice is being rude. No.
Sometimes it be like that.
No. My cane. No.
Either or I was looking at the action order very proficiently, or it just happened that we made a decent attack order, I guess. Because things seem to be ordered quite well. I definitely was not paying attention to that. You should see my tourney game.
You mean on this tourney that is going on right now? Absolutely. Ah.
Absolutely hosed by dice. And bear in mind, this game has like a mechanic that makes sure that you don't roll like 1-1 every turn. But of course, you can technically
You can
roll
still
like...
roll 2-1.
No, you cannot. If you roll a 1... How did it work? I forget. If you roll like... If both dice numbers are below 3 on one turn, the next turn they're guaranteed to be 3 or above. One of them is guaranteed to be 3 or above. I think that's how it works. So if you roll a 1-1, you're gonna get a 3-1 at the very worst next turn. I think that's how it works. There's no waiting. I don't know what you mean by that.
Just pure RNG.
Yeah, okay, yes, it's pure RNG, but there's this dice boost mechanic where if you roll below 3 and the dice boost is on in the rules, and I mean dice boost the rule, not dice boost the card or ability, because there's these two things. If we have the dice boost rule on and you roll a 1-1 on one turn, the next turn you're guaranteed to roll a 3 or higher on at least one dice. But you can disable this dice boost mechanic. But I think it just makes the game less fun.
Nice.
Because rolling low is just not fun.
Definitely not fun to roll 1 defense again.
I'm just not rolling well at all.
I think almost everybody rolled 1 defense this turn, which is funny.
Okay.
Action.
I'll risk it, for better or for worse. Oh, okay. And Disruptor, nice. Remove the card from their hand. And... okay. One more attack at least. For almost no damage. Wait, how is it only 2
Bump
damage?
with flowers.
Draw.
Yeah, I was not sure I should have done that attack because I'm less protected now, but whatever. It's fine. Question mark.
Change.
Oof, I'm not rolling. I need a good roll for a change. No! I mean, I cannot do anything. Okay. I will do.
One more guard creature.
Defense.
At least this.
Is it grants?
No! I would not use. Even I would not use grants with 0 TP.
Sure.
Oh no!
Double avert. Oh, but freeze though.
Ice cream!
Okay, sure.
Come on, I need things to equip.
Nice.
No, you don't. You think you do, but you don't.
Set.
I just got a Cycle 1 Legacy combo and without a way to equip that because,
Oh, well.
you know.
You know. Okay, alright, please let me attack Kayatsuhime first.
No! Don't attack me, I'm cute!
Because I have something. Let me just let me confirm that something makes sense. I think so. So yeah, let me attack her first. I'll let you know when it's done. So
Action.
okay, done.
Defense.
Oof.
That has minor death, so even if you blocked it, as I understand it, you still lose it.
Yeah. But just... no. Okay, good. That's better than what I had.
Ooh, can you? Oh, nice. I love it. When the game keeps going, Not over yet.
Ah.
Draw.
Yeah, but we have 2 HP because we decided to do common HP this time.
Have hope.
Change.
Ah!
Should also do like a no deck loop at some point. I just like to play with different rules sometimes for a change of pace, but I don't like the no deck shuffle. That makes you have to reorder your deck, and honestly I don't like that format. It can be cool though. Don't run away. Like in common HP you shouldn't run away like that, possibly be... I guess, okay,
Oh,
no, it's
I
fine.
mean,
I guess your ally is protected by
Yeah, maybe you're right.
guard creature.
At least for now. No shuffle to big brain.
Use that emote, that simple chat, Kayatsuhime, about no running.
Change. Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
The best part about this game is you can make your own emotes.
Not the game, it's the emotes.
It's the emotes. It's the emote game. Just look. This is a beautiful masterpiece.
Sure.
It's called Grants.
It's called grants, exactly. The confidence
like
to which
Grants
she says
Blue
is called grants.
Fantasy. Grants is a light-based spell.
Grants is
That
a way of
hits
life, you say.
The whole screen.
And if you're playing on my server, apparently it hits all all players on the other team. It hits multiple times for whatever reason.
That
Protect?
was a bad idea, okay? That was
Aw.
a bad idea. I could
What did
not
you do?
survive that.
What did you do?
I died.
But did you protect something that died anyway?
Yeah, like me. I died.
Okay. Anyways.
I mean, bad
GG's.
idea that I meant it was running the bad idea because I could just... I would have died anyway. Could have
Yeah,
saved
imagine-
that turn and the
imagine running
instead or
away.
something.
Imagine running away and turning your back to again. This deck
Yeah.
is cursed. Maybe just need to change a single card and suddenly it's a different deck which is not cursed
Maybe
anymore.
it stops being cursed. Oh, new card, Blade Dance.
Cool.
Isn't it the one that the weapon that you got on one of your recent playthroughs?
Yes. But was easily and quickly outclassed by the Yamato, unfortunately.
But I mean, Yamato is cool as well.
I prefer Blade Dance. Like, as far
You
as
mean
animation.
visually?
Yeah, and visually, yeah.
Here is the Blade Dance. It's like double daggers, double
Yep.
sabers,
No daggers.
dual blades.
What the- okay.
Dual sabers like in Monster Hunter.
I see.
But I still could not use grants. I can at least use grants like this.
Sure. Makes sense.
Grants Blue Fantasy.
Something along those lines for sure.
So was
Anyways,
it our last game, right?
yeah, I gotta go dinner.
I guess let's go to the lobby because let's show the lobby. We haven't shown the lobby yet.
Yeah, thank you for joining, both of you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It was a lot of fun. With 4 people, it's even more fun than with 2. So if you can join us next Friday, that would be amazing.
We cannot guarantee that we're always gonna be here on Friday streaming, but we attempt to be.
Yeah.
So, and
We try to stream every Friday, but sometimes it's just not really possible due to other commitments.
But yeah, it was fun. We'll keep advertising on Raggle.org, and if you're like someone who just bumped on this random game by chance, this is Phantasy Star Online Episode 3, and it's a very cool game. And join the Discord on Raggle.org because it hosts a server for this game.
Just look at this. Look at this. There are pumpkins dancing.
Yeah, it's the Halloween event.
Yeah.
And,
And I have orange chair.
Is M2 Matt's Evil Brother? Or is that someone else? I forget. Is it Matt's secondary character? I don't remember. Anyways, Matt being the host of the server, pretty much.
Yeah.
I am not Matt. Okay, gotcha. Sorry. Oh wait, maybe you
Oh,
are.
and
You're just
two-
trolling.
Matt's number 2. The cloud of Matt.
Yeah. Gotcha. The new version.
Yeah, the new version of Matt.
That was sealed because it was too powerful. M2 is a different
Okay.
person. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna believe that you're not memeing or trolling, and it's actually a different human being behind the machine.
Alright, I guess that was all for us today. Thanks a lot to those who joined us today, even though I understand the game was pretty confusing if you never heard about it, but It's a really fun game if you get deeper into it. I never expected to like it so much, but I really do right now, and it's probably my favorite card game right now. So, we are usually streaming it on Fridays, and tomorrow is Saturday again, so tomorrow I will be streaming Grand Blue. So if you want to fight me in Grand Blue, join tomorrow around the same times as usual, because I'll be playing Grand Blue.
Sure. Tomorrow we'll go back to the Forest to Flow challenge. We're gonna continue the Hue cast. We're gonna do Olga Flow on very hard, episode 2. So by that completing the entirety of very hard mode, and then opening the doors to Ultimate challenge, which is where I will probably start feeling like I'm gonna miss a lot more attacks, but we'll see. So far, the Hue cast run is being the best run so far of all the characters I've tried. So yeah, look forward to it.
He seems really strong.
Yeah, he's super strong, but low accuracy and no techniques. But yeah, traps are really good anyway. A good replacement for techniques.
No Gizonde strategy.
I mean, he did better than the Fomar with Gizonde on Olga Flow hard mode for sure. So with that in mind, I don't know if he needs Gizonde. Maybe he would need it in Ultimate. But
yeah, maybe. I mean, but Force was your character that went the farthest in the challenge.
Somehow,
so let's see if he can beat that.
Against all odds, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. The Force completed the challenge. It was the only one so far. But yeah, anyways, look forward for it tomorrow. And otherwise, yeah, I'll be going for dinner. Thank you very much, everyone who joined for the games and for the streams as well on both my side and Kayatsuhime's. And thank you, Kayatsuhime, as well for co-streaming with me, and yeah, I'll see you all next time.
Yeah, thanks everyone. That will be all for today. So tomorrow fighting games. Hopefully see you tomorrow and have a good rest of your day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.